Now on YouTube, it's time for some alternative commentary action with the Commentary Hub.
There's headed by Marina, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal.
Look at that pass! Goal for Manchester City!
Takes this corner, whips it in, it's headed and it's a goal, and it's that man, Gabriel.
Liverpool have equalised. Lovely improvisational touch from Curtis Jones.
Oh, what a goal! Wow, take it out!
Welcome to the banks of the River Mersey for this evening's game between Everton and Manchester United. Only 2 wins in the last 8 games for Everton in all competition. Consistency leaving behind, but David Moyes is the very pinnacle of consistency, and Everton are still in the top 10, fighting onwards despite previous seasons being in the bottom 3. Manchester United have had a complete renaissance under Michael Carrick, and his performances have brought 5 wins out of 6. A position in the Champions League at the end of the season may well be a very powerful thing to put on his CV. Let's take a look at the starting lineups then. We'll start with Everton, and they line up as follows. Jordan Pickford in goal, Jared Branthwaite, Michael Keane, James Tarkowski, he's the captain. James Garner that makes up the back 4 with Idrissa Gueye and Tim Iraboem just playing in front of that back 4. Iliman Ndiaye, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and Harrison Armstrong all playing behind Tierno Barry. For Manchester United, Sané Lamens has become consistent in goal, a consistency that Manchester United previously haven't had in that position. Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Lenny Yoro and Diogo Dalot are the back 4, with Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro just playing in front of them. Mateus Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, the captain, and Amad Diallo playing behind Brian Mbeumo. No place for Benjamin Sesko in the starting lineup this afternoon. And our officials today are Darren England from Doncaster, the referee. Scott Ledger and Akhil Housen are the assistants, with Adam Hirschek on 4th official. Paul Howard and Sean Massey Ellis are in VAR, and boy, we've had some VAR controversy this weekend. We certainly don't want any more this evening. Let's take a look at the 2 starting goalies today. Jordan Pickford and Sané Lamens. Well, you can see that Jordan Pickford has just played a couple of games more. They've conceded the same amount of goals. And Jordan Pickford sitting on a 1.15 goals against average, and Sané Lamens just over that at 1.25. Jordan Pickford certainly been the busier of the 2 goalkeepers, 9 clean sheets and a 71.1% save percent average. Extremely impressive for this division. Let's have a look at the head-to-heads. And yes, so you can see here that Manchester United have dominated over the long history of these 2 clubs. Manchester United winning 96, Everton winning 72, 48 draws. The last meeting at Old Trafford, of course, was that 1-0 victory for 10-man Everton. 44% of the meetings have been won by Manchester United, with a slightly higher head-to-head streak. Everton really down low on the expected goals category. Excuse me. In 16th place, Manchester United amongst the top numbers there at 45%, I believe 3rd. And the players are on the pitch right now. We are just waiting for the referee to get the 2 teams together. And Manchester United will be in their red shirts, black shorts and black socks. For Everton, blue shirts, white shorts and blue socks. It is going to be a very, very difficult game for Everton today with an informed Manchester United, but can they inflict their first defeat on Michael Carrick's reign? We wait to see. And the referee just gathering the players at the centre circle. What we'll do, well, we're just waiting for that. We'll just go through some of the scores from the weekend in the Premier League. And they are as follows. Aston Villa 1, Leeds United 1, Brentford 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Chelsea 1, Burnley 1, West Ham United 0, AFC Bournemouth 0, Manchester City 2, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Liverpool 1, Sunderland 1, Fulham 3, and Tottenham 1, Arsenal 0. At the table as it stands before we kick off, you can see that Arsenal extended their lead at the top with that victory in the North London derby. Everton still in 9th position. A win today will take them above Bournemouth into 8th, and a big enough win will take them above Brentford into 7th. Towards the bottom of the table, we're going to take a look here. You can see that Tottenham Hotspur rather perilously close to relegation. It's going to take some change for them to turn their season around. And the referee has got the players at the centre circle now. And we're going to kick off here in just a moment. Manchester United desperately looking for the win to keep that challenge up in the top 4. In the crowd today is Wayne Rooney, the former Everton and Manchester United legend. He's in the crowd today. And it's going to be Manchester United to kick off, attacking the goal to our right. Just waiting for the whistle from Darren England. And standing over this one is Bruno Fernandes. And we are underway here. And it goes all the way back to Sané Lamens, but there was a definite confliction there. It almost was intercepted by Tim Iraboam. It went straight back to the goalkeeper. Sané Lamens cleared the ball and it hit Tim Iraboam, who was charging in, and it went just behind. Fortunate for Lamens in that situation. He comes out the better in that. And it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester United. A little bit of excitement early on at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Now here is Maguire, gives the ball to Shaw. Shaw lifts the ball over the halfway line, and just coming back and dealing with this. Well played there by James Garner. Plays the ball away into the midfield, but Manchester United win the ball back. And here's Lenny Yoro now for United. Yoro drops the ball back to Maguire. Maguire keep playing the ball short back to Yoro. He's got the runner there in Diogo Dalot, but Yoro was very nearly dispossessed there by Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. And he goes down, and it's going to be a throw-in for Everton, midway inside the Manchester United half of the field. And Everton pressing early on here. Here's Dewsbury-Hall. Did he keep that ball in play? Doesn't look like it. It's gone out of play. It's going to be a throw-in to Manchester United. Diogo Dalot will take. It's about 15 yards inside his own half of the field. Down the Manchester United right. And goes all the way through there to Tim Iraboam. He launches the ball forward, but it's really to nobody in particular, and Manchester United have the ball back. And Amad Diallo there just trying to play the ball forward. Comes off the boot of James Tarkowski. It's a throw-in for Manchester United. Midway inside their own half of the field. It's going to be taken by Diogo Dalot down that right-hand side again. And Everton have picked up the ball here with Garner. Tries to play the ball forward. It's very scrappy early on. Headed on there by Harrison Armstrong. Manchester United win the ball back. And here's Diogo Dalot. Dalla plays the ball down the right-hand side to Amad Diallo. Back to Dalla. And back there to Harry Maguire. It's played now down the right to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes into the middle here to Mateus Cunha. Cunha steps inside, back to Fernandes again. Fernandes crosses it in towards the back post. The cross coming back in. Dalla looking to get on the end of it, and it's Cunha! And again Cunha, and the goalkeeper makes a wonderful save. Pickford there down, making a double save. The first attempt on Cunha and the second follow-up, saved while he was on his back. Wonderful piece of goalkeeping by the England international. And now Everton coming forward with Dewsbury Hall. It's down the left-hand side now, and it's with Armstrong. Armstrong back to back to Idrissa Gueye, and he tries a shot, and it's blocked. And well, exciting stuff early on in this game. Attacking from both ends. I hope that gives us some idea of what we're in for today. Here's Ndiaye, and he plays the ball off Casemiro, and it goes out of play. Let's take a look at this again. The shot, first of all, from Cunha. Super save. He needed some assistance off his defender on the goal line there. That was Mbeumo that played it back in. Cunha with a shot. And off the line by James Tarkowski. Great piece of defensive work by both goalkeeper and defender there. Got an Everton player down right now. I'm just trying to see who it is. Yes, it's Tiano Barry, who is down right now. It looks like a head injury, so they've stopped play. He's getting up back on his feet now. He seems to be okay. Let's take a look at how that went down again. Oh, he ran right into Harry Maguire. And if you run into Harry Maguire, that's enough to give you any head injury. Tiano Barry back on his feet now. Tarkowski. He goes back to Pickford, who comes out long. Oh, his clearance is wayward there. And he only manages to find Amad Diallo, who went scrambling back to his goal to Jordan Pickford. But that wasn't the best release from Pickford at all there. Here's Maguire inside the centre circle. It's back to Maguire again. And here's Lenny Yoro over the halfway line now for Manchester United. Amad Diallo skips inside. Good play by Diallo. Long ball over the top there. And he's looking for Mateus Cunha, but it escapes the Brazilian and goes out of play for a throw-in. But just looking at this opportunity again for Cunha. That was a great piece of goalkeeping. And an absolutely equally good piece of defending as well from James Tarkowski on the line. Good work by both Everton players there. And Jordan Pickford celebrated almost like it was a goal. It's a throw into Everton over on their left-hand side, which is going to be taken by Garner. Or Jared Branthwaite, I should say. And the ball is knocked on by Ndiaye over the halfway line. One back comfortably there from Manchester United, and now they've got the ball going forward, and it's Kobe Mainoo who goes down under the challenge. Nothing doing, says the referee. Play goes on, and finally Harry Maguire wins the ball back. Very scrappy start really for both sides, and Manchester United have given the ball away again. And now here's Armstrong for Everton. Oh, he trips over the ball, and Manchester United now have it back. Amad Diallo drops the ball back into his own penalty area, and Lenny Yoro plays it back to Sene Lamens for his first touch of the football in this game. He launches it downfield and knocked on by Garner, flicked on by Barry, but nobody there. And well, the game has descended into a very scrappy first 7 minutes. There is David Moyes, the Everton manager, already on the edge of his technical area. Michael Carrick too. This is a huge game really for both sides. Long ball over the top, looking for Bryan Mbeumo, but that is just a bit too far ahead of the Cameroon international, and Jordan Pickford is out to claim that. And the ball played forward there by Iraboam is a disappointing one. He tries to win the ball back and he puts the ball out of play, and it's a throw-in to Manchester United. So the first 8 minutes here, it's Everton 0, Manchester United 0. You're listening to the commentary hub. My name's Paul James. Just doing this game by myself today as I felt it was a big enough game to cover and I had the time to do it. And here is Matheus Cunha. Cunha, long ball over the top, and there's to Diogo Dalla. Dalla checks into the penalty area, gets a cross in, it's pushed away by Jordan Pickford. Good piece of goalkeeping. Cross comes shot there by Diogo Dalla. Just pushed away by Jordan Pickford. The ball over the top there, Everton's defence caught flat for a moment. Yes, I think he was confused there between the cross and the shot. In the end, he forced a good piece of work from the goalkeeper. Here's Lenny Yoro. And a strong challenge there by Harrison Armstrong on Dalot. It comes off better for Dalot, but that's good work. And now picked up by Iraboam rather. And he fouls Amad Diallo, and it's going to be a free kick. Doesn't agree with that entirely. And I thank you very much for spending your valuable time with us for this game today. We definitely appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We certainly want to grow the channel and make it bigger so we can cover more games for you. And certainly the easiest and best way to support us is to just hit that button. And the free kick is going to be taken by Pickford. It's a ball downfield there. And looking in the air is Barry for that. It's won back by Harry Maguire. He's forgotten his name for a moment now. Played forward and looking for the number 19, Mbeumo. Mbeumo is claiming he was fouled by Michael Keane, but the referee has only given a throw into Everton, which Jared Branthwaite will take. Branthwaite knocks the ball back to the goalkeeper. And that's a nice header on by Ghana. But Everton just making sure they keep possession there with Ndai. That's Tarkowski, gives the ball back to Ghana. And he goes back to his goalkeeper. Better clearance this time by Pickford. Chasing this one down the right there. It's Branthwaite, but it was knocked out of play by Diogo Dalla. It's going to be a throw-in to Everton, which Jared Branthwaite will take. Akelhausen's flag was up on the far side. In any case, so it's going to be offside. And knocked back to the goalkeeper there, taken quickly by Lenny Yoro. And once again back to Sané Lamens. Under pressure here from Barry is Lamens. Cleared downfield, but Everton maintain possession. It's Barry again. Surely that's a foul this time. Trips Harry Maguire, who is quite happy to go down and take the free kick. Just a late challenge by Barry, a forwards tackle if you will. And 12 minutes gone here, Everton 0, Manchester United 0. Plays the ball forward and it's brought down there. Really well done by Amad Diallo. Gives the ball there to Mainu. Mainu drops it back to Casemiro. Casemiro has some time on the ball and he plays it to Lenny Yoro. Yoro, infield to Mainu. Oh, that's good play by Manchester United. One touch passing inside the Everton half of the field. What can they do about this? Diogo Dalot plays it forward, looking for Mbeumo. And he goes down under the challenge. The referee says a foul against... that's a foul against Manchester United, and James Tarkowski is down at the moment. The Everton skipper. Looking at this, I'm really not sure how it was a foul on James Tarkowski. I'm not quite sure how that adds up looking at that replay, but that is what the officials have given. And James Tarkowski is still down, just receiving some treatment from the Everton physio team there. And Everton already hoping that they won't have to make any changes. And he is back on his feet now, is James Tarkowski. And David Moyes just giving some messages to Keenan Dewsbury Hall. Match statistics on your screen right now so far in the first 13 minutes, and the free kick is going to be taken by Jordan Pickford. Left footed downfield by the England international. Up in the air fighting for that one is Dewsbury Hall and Dallow. Looks like it came off Dallow. Throw in taken quickly by Branthwaite, looking for Barry, but reading that well was Lenny Yoro. Puts that ball out of play, and it's going to be another throw-in for Everton here, which will be taken by Branthwaite. Tarkowski allowed back on the pitch now. And Branthwaite takes the throw-in. Knocked away there by Amad Diallo. Keeps possession as well. He gets it back. That's really well played. Diallo tries to play the ball forward, but it's knocked out of play by Dewsbury Hall, and it's going to be a throw-in to Manchester United, as we've played 15 minutes here, and so far chances have been few and far between, but you can see at least both teams are making an effort to try to create these chances. It's back to the goalkeeper. Lemens releases it to Maguire. Here's Luke Shaw now. Plays the ball forward, and it goes out of play. And it's going to be a throw in here to Manchester United, as that looked like that came off Ndai. Throw in taken quickly to Brian Mbeumo. Mbeumo keeps possession, and he plays the ball out to Cunha. Cunha just drops the ball back into his own half of the field. Patient, cautious play by Manchester United. Let's play forward to Casemiro. Casemiro plays it off Garner, and chasing back to win that ball is Lenny Yoro, as Barry was closing in there. Goes back to the goalkeeper, Lemens, and Manchester United at the moment seemingly quite happy to just keep possession inside their own half of the field. Everton trying to press Manchester United back as well. That's a long ball to Cunha. It's over the head of Cunha and headed out of play by James Garner, and it's going to be a throw-in for Manchester United, level with the Everton penalty area down the left-hand side. And that's good play by Manchester United here. It's Casemiro. Fernandes, the captain. Oh, it was laid off there by Diallo, but he only managed to lay it straight to Dewsbury Hall, and now Everton can move forward. Everton really would need the victory. They've only 2 wins in 8 in all competitions. Here's Branthwaite now for Everton, played forward over the halfway line. Chasing this one is Tierno Barry, but Lenny Yoro will get there first, and he'll put the ball back to the goalkeeper, Sene Lemens. You begin to wonder about Manchester United. Since Michael Carrick's taken over, he really has got the best out of these players. And if he can get into 4th position in the Champions League, oh boy, if he wants a job, he's going to be a strong candidate. Now coming forward is Dewsbury Hall. He goes down under pressure, and Manchester United continue to play on. The referee says no foul on Dewsbury Hall. Here's Casemiro right on the halfway line. Excuse me, got a bit of a cough today. Brian Mbeumo trying to just get away there from, trying to see who that is. Yes, that's Jared, that's That's Jared Branthwaite there down the right hand side, just making the challenge there, putting the ball out of play. And another throw in for Manchester United, for Everton rather. And they're just taking their time with this throw in. And throw in taken now. And I've just lost my pictures for a moment, so I must apologise. Here we go, I've got them back now. And picked up here by Casemiro. Casemiro drops it into the centre circle to Maguire. Maguire got time and space in front of him. Drops the ball out to the right hand side there to Cunha. It's back with Kobe Mainoo. Mainoo gives the ball to Maguire. Good play this by Manchester United. Slow build up, looking for perhaps a breakthrough in that Everton defence. Drops the ball back there to Casemiro. It's now with Fernandes. Fernandes tried to play the ball through to Cunha. It was blocked initially by Michael Keane, but still Manchester United still have it. And it's Casemiro there. Plays the ball long over to Diogo Dalot down the right-hand side. Back here with Mbeumo. Mbeumo played to the edge of the area. Quick 1-2. And it's Bruno Fernandes in the penalty area. Gets the cross in. It's blocked. And now it comes back to the edge of the area. And Casemiro having a strike, but that is blocked too. And Manchester United, well, they don't seem to be putting in a huge amount of intensity, but they are getting one or two chances. Here's Kobe Mainoo. Everton defending well at the moment. Ball played forward here. And that was a poor pass there by Cunha, who was looking for Mbeumo, and it was cleared away by James Tarkowski. And now picking up the ball is Barry. Is he just going to allow that ball to go out? Oh, it's a foul on Lenny Yoro. I thought Barry for a moment was aware there. There didn't seem to be a lot wrong with that, but Yoro went down. Let's take a look. Oh, he went into the back of Yoro. And I think that might have been what encouraged Darren England, yes. I think it was subtle by Barry, but I think it was a foul. Free kick to Manchester United. And they're coming forward now. Casemiro to Mainoo. Mainoo drops the ball back here to the number 15, Lenny Yoro. And Diallo has given the ball away, and now Everton have a chance to come forward. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Drops the ball back to Iraboem. Cross to James Tarkowski. Branthwaite. Infield to Iraboem again. It's now with Idrissa Gueye. Goes down under the challenge and wins a free kick. And Everton now have an opportunity. Complaints from Kobe Mainoo, but I don't think it's going to hold. He just cuts across him, does Mainoo. It's enough to impede the player. And a free kick to Everton, midway inside the Manchester United half of the field. Got the Premier League scores from the weekend going across the bottom of your screen. There's another game in League 2 tonight, which will keep you up to date on at full time on that one. Everton already warming up one of their substitutes. And that is Tim Iraboem that's down there, I think. And he looks in some discomfort. Let's take a look at it again. And it was a challenge here. Actually, it's Tierno Barry that's down. But it's he looks in some discomfort. It looks like he immediately grabbed his arm, and I just wonder whether he's dislocated his elbow there or his shoulder. But he looks in a lot of pain. And the Everton physio staff are just helping him on his feet, and I think we're going to see our first substitution for the hosts. He's going off now. He's running off now. He's on his own, so he might be okay. We'll see soon enough. Yes, I think he's going to continue for the time being. And it's going to be a free kick to Everton. And the physio staff still working on him. He's just removed his shirt, so we'll see what happens. The free kick for Everton, midway inside the Manchester United half of the field, is going to be taken by James Garner. Garner just looking to lift the ball into the penalty area. And it's headed on there, but Manchester United, that is Luke Shaw, just got the touch on the end of that one. And the ball has gone out of play. And Tierno Barry is having a lot of work done on his shoulder there. It's being strapped up. And that does not look very good at all. We'll wait and see what happens with Tierno Barry. It's a throw into Manchester United. Headed on by Kobe Mainoo. Knocked back into the Manchester United penalty area by James Garner, and it's cleared out of play by Harry Maguire. And Barry is back on the field now. So it looks like he's okay to continue, at least for the time being anyway. It's a throw into Everton down the right-hand side, midway inside the Manchester United half of the field. Throwing forward there. It's knocked on. And Harry Maguire just lifts the ball forward and headed down there to Michael Keane. Michael Keane launches the ball back into the Manchester United half of the field. In the end, it's only picked up by Casemiro, and he gives the ball to Diogo Dalla. And Dalla just knocks the ball back there to Lenny Yoro. Yoro picks up the ball again, just plays the ball forward, but it goes out of play. And this game really has descended into a scrappy mess at the moment, I'm afraid. Hopefully we will this game will change. Tim Iraboam, midway inside the Manchester United half of the field. Well played forward there by Jared Branthwaite. Back to Dewsbury Hall. He plays it back into his half of the field, and it's a long ball by Keane, and looking for Ndiaye, who I feel is Everton's best hope on that far side, and they really haven't brought him into the game enough, in my opinion, and it's just my humble opinion for what it's worth. But I don't think they've brought Ndiaye into the game enough, but he's good enough, I think, to really cause Manchester United some problems. And Lenny Yoro plays the ball forward, but it's only as far as Idrissa Gueye, and the ball is bouncing around at the moment with Tim Iraboam trying to bring it under control. Finally, it's picked up by Ndiaye. Good work by Ndiaye. He beats two, and he goes down under the challenge of the third. Play goes on, but that was a really sparkling moment by Ilian Ndiaye, but it was just been given away back to Manchester United. And now Kobe Mainoo trying to create something from Manchester United's perspective. It's Bruno Fernandes, the captain. He's inside the halfway line. Drops it back to Diogo Dalla. Dalla, oh, it's a good ball out wide to Luke Shaw. Let's see what Manchester United can do now. And it's a quick 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. And there is Casemiro on the ball to Mainoo. Back to Maguire as Manchester United trying to set their stall up in the Everton half of the field. It's Casemiro. And Manchester United at the moment, they just look so disorganised, actually. Casemiro drops the ball out there to Shaw. Shaw to Matheus Cunha. And it's back with Harry Maguire now. And infield to Diogo Dalla. Dalla is dispossessed, and now Everton can come forward, and he's given away possession there to Maguire, and Branthwaite picks up the ball now as well, as possession switching back and forth between the two sides. Here's Barry. Idrissa Gueye drops the ball back to Michael Keane, and here is James Garner for Everton now. Garner just holds the ball up. Gueye. drops the ball back to Everton's captain, James Tarkowski, who rather than playing the ball into the Manchester United half, goes back to Jordan Pickford, who clears the ball downfield, straight to the feet of Casemiro. Casemiro finds Mainu into the centre of the field there, and out wide to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes now coming forward for Manchester United. Let's see what Manchester United can create here. Let's see if the game so desperately needs a goal. It's played forward here to Mainu. Mainu is dispossessed, and well, so is yes, it's picked up by Idrissa Gueye. Now here is Fernandes. Fernandes looking for some space. Drops the ball back to Casemiro. Tries to play the ball through to Cunha, but that's blocked. No route for Manchester United there. Now then, here comes Jared Branthwaite. Branthwaite over the halfway line to Barry. Barry, that's a good ball back to, this time to Harrison. And Harrison sends it back to Barry. Barry checks inside. It's a good ball across, falls at the feet of Harrison. Harrison tries to backheel it through to Idrissa Gueye, but it is blocked there, and that chance comes to an end. Bruno Fernandes has the ball, given to Kobbie Mainoo. And to Casemiro. Casemiro lays it off there to Bruno Fernandes. And here's Diogo Dalot just inside the Manchester United half. Played forward to Bryan Mbeumo. He's got some space now. And here's Mainoo. Sends the ball out to Amad Diallo down the right. Diallo just trying to get away from Branthwaite. He does, and that's going to be the first yellow card of the game. Jared Branthwaite, surely the referee is going to show a yellow card for that. There was no intention to win the ball. And Amad Diallo was away, just pulling a hold of his shirt. But it doesn't look like any action has been taken by the official, and I'm quite surprised at that. I've seen yellows given for far less than that, but it's a free kick nevertheless to Manchester United, just on the corner of the penalty area down the right hand side. I expect Bruno Fernandes is going to take this one. One man in the wall, which is Ndiaye. Manchester United loading up the penalty area with the usual suspects. And Mbeumo is in there. Cunha, Casemiro. Joining them is Dalot. And here's Fernandes now to take the free kick. It's a dangerous position, this, for Manchester United. The cross swings in, it's headed out there. Poor free kick, really. Back to Dalot with a shot. Oh, that was just wide. Oh, that was the most exciting part of the first half. It just came right out to Dalot at the edge of the area. He struck the shot not a million miles away, and I'm not sure whether Pickford would have got there, but it is struck just wide. Might have even clipped the outside of the post, but that was an excellent effort by Diogo Dalot. Cleared by Pickford downfield. And it goes out of play. Harry Maguire unable to keep the ball in play there. And, well, Manchester United probably looking the team most likely to score, if I can say that anybody is. But really, the possession count is largely in favour of Manchester United as well. And certainly the better quality of chances coming to Manchester United, as I just update the stats, and I will put them on the screen for you to look at. Stats up there now on your screen, as we'll see whether Manchester United can really create anything from this possession that they've had. Here is Diallo plays the ball infield to Kobbie Mainoo. Straight back to Casemiro. It's Mainoo again. Bit of space in front of him, Mainoo there, but he's immediately closed down by the Everton defence, and Dewsbury Hall drops the ball back to Tim Iraboim, and Iraboim now just drops the ball back to James Garner, and he goes back to Keane. Keane clears it, and that is as far as Iraboim again. And now Idrissa Gueye is coming forward for Everton. Here's Keenan Dewsbury Hall. It's a good break forward by Everton. Barry out wide to Branthwaite. Can Branthwaite get a good cross in? No, it's blocked. and it goes out of play. And that is a good block by Harry Maguire, and it's a throw-in now to Everton. Still 0-0 here. And the throw-in is going to be taken by Branthwaite. It's about 8 yards away from the corner flag. Plays it short there from the throw-in to Dewsbury Hall, but Manchester United win the ball back. And coming forward now is Bruno Fernandes to Casemiro. Oh, that's a good challenge. Wonderful challenge there by James Garner. And now here's Branthwaite again. Back to Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye goes long, looking for Ndiaye, and that's headed out of play by Luke Shaw. It's Everton 0, Manchester United 0. Just about 11 minutes to go in the first half. We'll take a break at half-time for 15 minutes, and then we'll be back for the start of the second half. And it's now with Garner. Garner just drops the ball back to Pickford. Jordan Pickford in the net for Everton, been a consistent staple and the very definition of consistency. And it's largely the reason why he's held that England #1 spot for so long. And injuries permitting, of course, he'll be on the plane to the World Cup with the rest of the England squad. Here is Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye, it's a good ball out to Keenan Dewsbury Hall, but actually didn't react quick enough to Dewsbury Hall. And now Manchester United have the ball back, but they've given the ball away. But there is a foul on Casemiro, and it's going to be a free kick for Manchester United, almost right on the halfway line in the centre circle. And Casemiro takes it quickly. He has the ball now, and it's Harry Maguire, plays it across to Luke Shaw. Here's Kobe Mainoo. Mainoo again, it's good play by him. He's got the runner there, Matheus Cunha, and ball is given away, but also given away by James Garner, and Manchester United have the ball back now. Here is Diogo Dalla for Manchester United. Oh, the ball's in the middle to Mbeumo. Mbeumo, a bit of space, gets the shot away. But he skews it just wide. And let's take a look at that again. Did it take a deflection on the way? It might have done. And Brian Mbeumo shakes his head. It's a goal kick. It's Wayne Rooney just making himself comfortable inside this magnificent new stadium. As much as I miss Goodison Park as being a beautiful place, a staple of old English football grounds, I have to admit the Hill Dickinson Stadium is absolutely magnificent. And the ball is out wide now to Diogo Dalla, who's being chased down there by Branthwaite. He goes back to Sané-Lamens. It's cleared downfield. And Manchester United still have the ball with Harry Maguire now. 0-0. The game really needs a goal. Harry Maguire going long into the Everton half of the field. And that's now with Fernandes out wide to Cunha. Cunha gets a cross in. It's blocked by James Tarkowski. Just a little bit too easy for Everton defensively right now. Manchester United need to be a lot more creative with what they're doing with their work, because at the moment Everton are finding it too easy to shut out Manchester United right now. There's Michael Carrick looking on. It's going to be a throw-in to Everton, which is taken by Garner. It's one back there by Fernandes, who hooks the ball forward, but Gueye wins that back and drops the ball back there. And chasing this one now is Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall down the left-hand side. Can he get a cross in? No, it's blocked again. It's another poor delivery. Dewsbury Hall drops the ball back to Branthwaite. Back to Dewsbury Hall. He's going to get another bite at the cherry. It's a better one this time. Headed out, though, by Maguire. And he's brought down there, but looked like he was brought down there, Jared Idrissa Gueye, but the referee has, yes, finally blown up. I think he was going to play an advantage, But I think Idrissa Gueye, I think he's pulled back the tackle on Idrissa Gueye, just simply because there wasn't an advantage. So it's going to be a free kick to Everton. It's about 30 yards out, almost dead centre. And the referee is just going to walk the yards back and put his white spray down there. Everton 0, Manchester United 0. And Everton looking for perhaps an opportunity here to try to grab a lead before half-time. I think I kind of exist. A little bit more than 30 yards. I'd say about 35 yards out. Garner's standing over it. I don't think he's going to shoot from here, is he? It's quite the distance. It'll have to be something special. He does have a shot. Oh, it wasn't bad at all. It's a good save by Sene Lamens. Really good effort by Garner there. It was swerving. It had power. In the end, Lamens saved it comfortably, but it wasn't a bad effort at all. And Manchester United now looking to come forward. It's Luke Shaw now over on the left-hand side for Manchester United. Played forward there by Harry Maguire, and the ball has been lost by Manchester United again. These long balls are simply just giving the ball to the opposition from both sides. And I think at the moment when both sides get into promising positions, the final ball just isn't there really. It's a throw into Everton. It's going to be taken by James Garner. Garner just taking his time with this one. Finds Barry. Barry knocks the ball out to Ndiaye. Ndiaye trying to get away from Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw has brought Ndiaye down, and it's going to be a free kick for Everton down that right-hand side. Sees he just tries to turn now. He's pulled down easy right in front of Akil Housen, the official on the far side there. And the free kick is going to be taken. It's almost a yard or two in from the touchline. And James Garner is over there. Tarkowski goes into the penalty area looking for some scraps. Idrissa Gueye in there. Barry is in there. It's actually Garner and Dewsbury Hall both standing over it. Is it going to be Garner? It is. It's a decent cross this time. And it just went grazing over the head of James Tarkowski. And now here's Brian Mbeumo. Mbeumo just manages to lose his feet. The referee says no foul, and game continues. Here's Tim Iraboam. As we are 5 minutes to go until half time. It's a long ball, and the header was won there very comfortably by Diogo Dalla. He's going to get another bite at it, and Diogo Dalla just loses possession just for a moment, but Harry Maguire has it. And Manchester United, it's now with Lenny Yoro. It's a good ball there to Dalla, and Maguire just launches the ball forward again, looking for Bruno Fernandes, dealt with easily by Michael Keane. Manchester United still though have possession, and it's won back there really well by Dewsbury Hall. And here he goes now, Dewsbury Hall. That's a good ball to Ndiaye. Ndiaye in front of Shaw again. Now is Ndiaye going to, for the first time in this half, get a chance to run at Shaw? The cross coming in, it's blocked that time, and it's going to be a corner to Everton. And it's the first corner of the game. And Ndiaye there just making life difficult for Shaw. Everton 0, Manchester United 0. And ironically enough, this is the first corner for either side in this first half. And Manchester United just making sure defensively they are sorted. Barry is trying to get in front of Lamens. The Manchester United player trying to stop that is Kobe Mainu. It's going to be taken by Garner, who's going to swing this one in. It's crossed in towards Lamens. Lamens gets a punch on it. Not really much of a punch, but it was enough to find Casemiro, who cleared the ball. But it's back with Everton now, and the cross coming in there by Dewsbury Hall is blocked, and it's going to be a throw-in to Everton, which is only a few yards away from the corner flag. It's taken quickly. And it's given away, disappointingly for Everton, because now Manchester United storming forward. And can Brian Mbeumo get it? Oh, it's a really poor ball this time by Casemiro. And, well, there was no way. Brian Mbeumo was not going to have a chance with that ball. Pickford comes storming out as well to clear that ball downfield. It's a throw-in for Manchester United, which is taken quickly. Harry Maguire now has it. Maguire holds the ball up as we're going into the last few minutes of what has been, I can only describe it as a disappointing first half in terms of chances, in terms of general excitement. One or two flashes from Manchester United and one from Everton. The ball is over on the far side there to Matheus Cunha. Let's see what he can do. Cunha tries to skip inside. Oh, it's a good challenge. That is a super challenge from James Garner on Cunha. Stopped him in his tracks right there. And it goes back to Jordan Pickford. And now here's Branthwaite. Branthwaite plays the ball forward. Flicked on by Dewsbury Hall. It's Dewsbury Hall again, trying to just get away from Kobbie Mainoo. Mainoo goes down. And the referee has called the foul there, as Mainoo was just looking to get away from that, but there was no way that was going to happen. He's shaking his head, is Dewsbury Hall. Let's take a look at this again. Cuts across there with the leg. I mean, yes, it's this contact, and it probably is a foul, but Mainoo does go down very easily. And here's Mbeumo. Drops the ball back across to Lenny Yoro. Yoro heading into the 45th minute and stoppage time at the end of this first half. Back heel there, nice play to Kobbie Mainoo. And there is Dalla. Plays the ball across to Mainoo. And Mainoo goes down and once again wins a foul. We've got 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. 3 minutes for either one of these sides to pick up something from the half. It's a free kick to Manchester United now, midway inside the Everton half of the field. And it's going to be taken there by Bruno Fernandes. It's long. Chested down well here by Amad Diallo. Diallo, a chance to maybe have a run. It's pulled back there for Fernandes with a shot. And it's just over the crossbar. He's claiming a deflection and he's not in the least bit happy. But I think in all honesty, let's take a look at this again, because I've been very intrigued in seeing this. We'll just take a look. He's still complaining. Let's be very interested in seeing this one. Let's have a look. There's nothing really there. He's appealing a possible... I think he's appealing a possible penalty. I think he must be out of his mind if he thinks that's going to be given. That is not even close to being a penalty. The ball goes out of play and it's a throw-in for Manchester United, which Diogo Dalla will take. And Manchester United at this point now looking like they are going to go in 0-0. Everton also looking like they're not going to make any sort of creative chances either. It's been a very disappointing first half. And, well, for the time being at least, I think the game really needs a goal. Maybe the second half will provide that for us. It's a throw into Everton, which Jared Branthwaite will take. And it's long, looking for Iraboam. And picked up by Harrison Armstrong, but he only lifts the ball forward. And he's just going to watch that ball go behind is Lenny Yoro. And it's a goal kick for Manchester United as we approach half-time here. The last few seconds of the 3 minutes of stoppage time. I can't see any other reason to add any more on. Just the injury really to Tierno Barry was a major concern. It's Sene Lamens now with a goal kick. He's going to launch this downfield. Long clearance over the halfway line. And that's it. That's half time. And for the time being, the game is 0-0. Very few chances. Perhaps Diogo Dalla coming up with the best opportunity. His chance that just perhaps grazed the outside of the post is the most exciting it's gotten. But at half time at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, it is Everton 0, Manchester United 0. We're going to take a short 15-minute break and we'll be back for the start of the second half. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Both sides are out on the field, and no changes, it would appear, by either side in this first half. Everton are about to get the second half underway, and we're underway for the start of the second half. And let's turn that off. And here, picking up the ball on the centre line there is Tarkowski, plays the ball long, and picked up here by Manchester United, just trying to clear the ball, but they've only just successfully given the ball away to Ndiaye, and Ndiaye has got some space. It's pulled back to Garner, across here, bit the penalty area, and that's a super save from the shot from Harrison Armstrong, and that is the first time this afternoon that Everton have really looked threatening, and that was a super effort. Fantastic build-up play by the Toffees there, but the finish was a comfortable save in the end for Lamens, but Everton starting as they're meaning to go on in this second half is Yoro. Yoro goes back to the goalkeeper Lamens. It's cleared downfield with the left foot, looking for Matheus Cunha. The header was won by Garner and hacked back into the Manchester United half there by James Tarkowski, and cleared away downfield by Harry Maguire. Bruno Fernandes chests that ball down and leaves it for Matheus Cunha, but Cunha doesn't realise, and now Everton nip in and win the ball back, and it's Barry, plays the ball across to Gay. Gay stumbled at first but kept possession, and now out on the far side is Harrison Armstrong. Armstrong to Keenan Dewsbury-Hall. Back to Armstrong again. Dewsbury-Hall gets a cross in. It's headed away by Luke Shaw, and just headed on there by Garner. Here's Ndiaye again. Back to Garner, and now here's Irabowen with the shot. It's blocked, and Luke Shaw jumps on the opportunity to clear the ball away, but he doesn't really get much distance on it. Now it is out on the far side there to Dewsbury-Hall again. It's back to Branthwaite. Branthwaite to Idrissa Gueye. It's Harrison again, skips inside to Barry. Barry tries to pull the ball back, but Ndiaye, not able to find Ndiaye, and it's just cleared away by Luke Shaw. And finally, Michael Keane just heads the ball back to Jordan Pickford, who throws it long, almost to the halfway line. And here is Irabowen now for Everton. Irabowen out on the far side to Garner. Garner now tries to get the cross in. Oh, it's blocked there. And just trying to clear the ball away is Luke Shaw. He goes down. He goes down very easily. The official on this side has given the free kick. Well, you can see he just goes down too easily a bit there, Luke Shaw, but the free kick was given nevertheless. Garner is having a conversation with Luke Shaw about that very thing now. And Lamens is going to take the free kick. He's going to launch the ball downfield. And you can see there David Moyes looking to bring Everton into this game in the second half. It started very strongly in the second half, that's for sure. Brian Mbeumo tries to go up and win that header, but it's won by Idrissa Gueye. It's played forward though, and dealing with this now is James Tarkowski. He's got Brian Mbuemo breathing down his neck. His clearance was not the best, and the second opportunity will be James Garner's, and finally a second opportunity for Tarkowski to clear it. Picking up the ball here is Dewsbury Hall. He's got some space in front of him. Dewsbury Hall tries to play the ball through to Ndiaye, but there was far too much weight on that ball, and it goes straight through to the goalkeeper, Sané Lamens, and he releases it. And Manchester United can come forward now. The ball infield there to Casemiro is perhaps a bit short, but Diallo nips in and wins it back. Now here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play the ball forward to Diallo. Diallo out wide to Diallo. Diallo holds the ball up, back to Diallo. Flick pass there. Just drops the ball back to Fernandes. Fernandes has got some space. He gives the ball to Casemiro. And that's a poor ball that time by Diogo Dalot, but it's won back by Kobbie Mainoo, and Kobbie Mainoo's cross is a good one. Finds Brian Mbuemo, and he puts the ball over the crossbar. Well, that was an opportunity, and it was going really straight for Brian Mbuemo front and centre. But I think it's James Tarkowski just gets a touch on this. Yes, he does. He just gets a touch on that lifts the ball in the air. Now that makes it that little bit harder for Mbuemo to get his foot over that, and he puts his shot over the crossbar. Vital touch from the captain, James Tarkowski. Brian Mbuemo really should still be scoring. It's a throw-in for Manchester United down the right-hand side, midway inside their own half of the field. And it's picked up by Diogo Dalot now. Back to Mainoo. And Yoro goes all the way back to Sané Lamens, as Everton and Manchester United both have turned up the heat in this second half. It's Casemiro, plays the ball long over the top. Chasing this one down here on the far side is Dalot. Dalot and Branthwaite battle together. And it's picked up there by Mainoo, straight back to Casemiro, whose shot is a wild one but is blocked, and it's cleared away downfield by James Tarkowski, and Barry is not going to get that. That's dealt with by Harry Maguire. Gives it back to the goalkeeper, but it's nice to see both sides going at it now with a bit more intensity at the start of this second half. Here's Yoro. Holding the ball up, gives the ball here to Casemiro. Across to Luke Shaw. We've had 7 minutes gone in the start of the second half. Matheus Cunha really hasn't been brought into the game enough, and he goes down under the challenge of Garner. Garner is penalised once again by Darren England, and it's going to be a free kick. And it's taken quickly out to Matheus Cunha. Cunha having a chance to run at Garner here. There's two of them helping him out back there. James Tarkowski helping Garner out, gets in and clears the ball away. And now Everton can come forward with Barry. Barry infield to Dewsbury Hall. Some space here for Everton. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, he's just dispossessed that time with the help of Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo. Here's Bruno Fernandes now for Manchester United. Oh, it's a nice ball to Dalot. Dalot is crunched there, but play carries on. Here is the number 10, Matheus Cunha, finds Kobbie Mainoo again. And up to Brian Mbuemo. Mbuemo just takes the ball a bit too far. Jared Branthwaite knocks the ball back to Pickford, who clears the ball downfield. And Tierno Barry just not able to keep possession there. And Luke Shaw now has it. Well, what we're seeing here from Manchester United, it's certainly a lot better in the second half, also from Everton too. And there's a good ball out wide to Dalot now. Plays the ball infield to Fernandes. Fernandes' ball in the middle is just miserable, really. And he only manages to find Idrissa Gueye. Here's Tim Irabowen. Drops the ball back. And the ball is cleared downfield, headed on there. It's picked up here, though, by Lenny Yoro on the halfway line. And Out wide there to Bruno Fernandes. Good ball over the top. Real chance now for Dalot. He pulls it back. He might have been better shooting, but he tried to pull the ball back to Diallo. And Michael Keane got the vital touch in clearing that ball away. Manchester United coming again though. And it's Amad Diallo gives the ball to Mainu. Cross to Casemiro rather. Casemiro gets a cross in. And Brian Mbeumo just gets a head onto that, but it's well wide. No trouble. Well, interesting start to the second half. Both sides certainly looking a lot more committed to the cause in terms of attacking. But we'll see whether that continues. And the possession still very much favouring Manchester United, 60-40. And I will update those statistics for you in just a moment. Here come Everton now. Down the right-hand side is Keenan Dewsbury-Hall, but his cross is extremely disappointing and goes well over the crossbar. And just look at I'm just looking at updating these stats. I'm going to flash them up on the screen for you now. It's evident that Manchester United are a bit more productive with what they're doing, but at the same time, Everton are looking pretty good too. In the second half, they've looked a completely different side than they did in the first. Down there at the moment is Brian Mbeumo. The match statistics are up on your screen now. You can see that Manchester United have got a slightly higher expected goals category. That just really explains that they've had the better chances. There's only been the one corner that's gone to Everton. Manchester United definitely been the more productive with possession, 60%. 2 shots on target apiece, 10 shots from Manchester United off target for Everton. And well, we'll see what plays out. I think the game desperately needs a goal, that's for sure. Brian Mbeumo back on his feet now. And we're going to get this game back underway. It's Jordan Pickford who's going to launch the ball downfield, and we're going to see our first substitution today. Not surprised to see it's Benjamin Sesko for the visitors, which probably means it's going to be Mbeumo that's going to come off. We'll update that information for you in a moment. But here's here is Amad Diallo under the challenge of Keenan Dewsbury-Hall, and Dewsbury-Hall comes out the better of that. Really good play by him, and he just allows that ball to roll behind for a goal kick. And well, it's not going to be Benjamin Sesko. It's not going to be Brian Mbeumo. It's going to be Amad Diallo for Benjamin Sesko, which I think is interesting. So Amad Diallo makes way for Benjamin Sesko. I suppose that means that Brian Mbeumo will slip out to the right-hand side, and Sesko will go into the middle for Manchester United. So that's our first substitution of the afternoon. And Benjamin Sesko on the field now for Manchester United. It's a goal kick for Everton, which Jordan Pickford will take. Long downfield. And up in the air, winning that one. Well played that time by Kobe Mainu. It's launched into the Everton half of the field and headed forward by James Tarkowski. And just getting a hold of the ball there really well is Harrison Armstrong. And it's Keenan Dewsbury-Hall here. Back to Harrison Armstrong again. Can he deliver a decent cross, Armstrong? It's back to Idrissa Gueye. Gueye falls on his backside. The ball goes out of play, I think, off Brian Mbeumo, who now looks like he's going to operate down that right-hand side for Manchester United, as we've almost hit the hour mark here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, and it's Everton 0, Manchester United 0. And across there is the number 10 there for Everton and Dye. Back to the goalkeeper. Cleared downfield by Jordan Pickford. Ooh, just trying to bring that ball under control, Diogo Dalla. He does very, very well. Turns away from the oncoming forward Dewsbury Hall. And Harry Maguire just slowing things down. Gives it to Lenny Yoro. Yoro was under pressure there from Dewsbury Hall. And the ball goes out of play from the challenge. And Everton certainly looking a lot more positive in this second half. Throw in to be taken here, and it's taken quickly to Casemiro, and just bringing that ball down. That's Cunha. That's good play by him. And Luke Shaw tries to play the ball forward but runs straight into James Garner. Here is Tarkowski, launches the ball forward, headed down there by Harry Maguire, and it goes back to Lenny Yoro, who returns it to Sané Lamens in the Everton goal, and it's downfield, headed on there, and it's picked up now down the left-hand side by Mateus Cunha, who's running. He's got Bruno Fernandes overlapping. Is he going to play him in there? He does. Bruno Fernandes. Back there to Shaw. It's good play. Fernandes again. Mainu. Quick flick there by Casemiro. Chasing this one is Kobe Mainu, but dealing with this very, very well is James Garner, and he launches the ball long, but there's going to be nobody there. It's just going to go straight through to the goalkeeper, Sané Lamens, in the Manchester United goal. As I just wonder whether any changes might be on the mind of David Moyes at this time. And here's Harry Maguire. Maguire, good ball over the halfway line. This is good play now by Manchester United. They're coming forward. It's Casemiro out to Diogo Dalla. Dalla steps back. Back to Casemiro again. It's right across to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw in an advanced position. Gives the ball back to Kobe Mainu. Kobe Mainu, right about to send midway inside the Everton half, in the middle there. Kobe Mainu again to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw out wide there to the left-hand side to Cunha. Cunha moving into the middle. Tries to play the ball through, but Mbeumo had other things on his mind, and the ball goes behind Brian Mbeumo and straight through to Jordan Pickford as another attack breaks down for Manchester United. It's cleared downfield. Up in the air, the header is won there by Lenny Yoro. And just nipping in and winning the ball is Harry Maguire. Oh, great play by Maguire. Now he leaves it now for Fernandes to take over. Fernandes checks inside. Oh, he's given the ball away to Dewsbury Hall. And a quick 1-2 with Harrison Armstrong. And Everton looking like they're on their way, but they have given the ball away as well. And now Manchester United come the other end with Brian Mbeumo down the right. Mbeumo goes down under the challenge. Darren England says no foul, and now Manchester United are chasing back here as Everton are coming forward, and it's to Tierno Barry who's chasing that one down. He's got the pace to keep that in. Tierno Barry drops the ball back to Ndiaye. Ndiaye checks inside, beats one, pulls it back to Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye's shot is blocked, and that rolls out of play for a throw-in. And a throw-in for Everton as David Moyes just looking on, and Gueye just plays the ball back into his own half of the field to Michael Keane, who goes all the way back to the goalkeeper in Jordan Pickford. Pickford goes long. Oh, that's good play. That's good play. And picked up here by Keenan Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall to Iraboam. And out wide to Harrison Armstrong. Back to Dewsbury Hall. Can he get the cross in? Oh, he can, but it's dealt with by Luke Shaw header. And it goes out on the far side to Garner. Garner whips one in. It goes all the way across the penalty area here to Harrison Armstrong. Checking inside. Chance for Dewsbury Hall. Oh, it takes a deflection. His shot takes a deflection and it goes wide. And it looks like it's going to be another corner to Everton. Opportunity there. Corner for Everton. And going over to take it. Trying to see who that is there on the far side. It's the second corner of the game for Everton. And you can see the struggle around the Sané Lamens as Everton looking to pile pressure on the young goalkeeper. It's Keenan Dewsbury-Hall with the corner. He's been told to stop it. Pushed over there is James Garner as it gets really brutal in front of the goalkeepers there. Lots of pushing and shoving. And you can see it there with Diogo Dalot just leaning on Dewsbury-Hall. Anyway, the corner is going to come in. Branthwaite this time gets in front of the goalkeeper, blocked by Diogo Dalot. And who'd want to be a goalkeeper in these positions? Finally, I think the corner is going to be taken. We hope. Here it comes. Cross to the back post, punched out by Lamens. Only as far as Iraboim, the shot is blocked. Oh, that was great goalkeeping by Sané Lamens, because that was ridiculous, the amount of people he had in front of him, and he managed to get a fist on that. And the ball is now back with Iraboim. Here's Armstrong. Everton putting some sustained pressure on for the time being, and Dye just not able to take that pass. And Manchester United can come forward now with Casemiro, and Benjamin Sesko's over on his left-hand side, and he goes down. Oh, he goes down. He slips at the vital moment. That could have been an easy pass through to Benjamin Sesko. Everton were caught out there, but a slip by Matheus Cunha. And here's Ndiaye now for Everton, just inside the Manchester United half of the field. He drops the ball back. And we've got 66 minutes gone. Here it's Everton 0, Manchester United 0. Still waiting for our first goal at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. So far we've not had much to cheer and shout about, but the second half has been a lot better. And as we take a look at this break here by Cunha, the ball, oh, he slips at the vital moment. The pass, if it would have been made, would have put Sesko through. But you can see he just slips at the vital moment. And that's unfortunate for Matheus Cunha. It's a free kick for Everton now, which James Garner's going to take. It's about 10 yards inside the Manchester United half of the field. They've got a high line, Manchester United. And it's long towards the penalty area. It's flicked on, but Sané Lamens comes out and reads that very, very well. And Lamens has, since he's joined Manchester United, in my opinion, he's just getting better and better, and he reads the game so very well. Here is Matheus Cunha, and good ball by Bruno Fernandes back to Cunha. Cunha now has got some time and space in front of him, and he's managed to keep possession, but he's ran it out of play under pressure from James Garner. And it's a goal kick for Everton. And we are about to see an Everton substitution. There is movement on the Everton bench. Just trying to see who that is down there. I'm not quite sure, but we'll find out soon enough. I think it's might be, yes, it looks like it's Tyreek George that may be coming on down there, and we'll see who is going to be his replacement in a few moments. Here is Gay, gives the ball to Keenan Dewsbury-Hall. Dewsbury-Hall gets a quick 1-2 there off Harrison Armstrong, but Harrison Armstrong's return pass is not great. And it looks like it's come off a Manchester United player, though, and it's going to be a corner to Everton, as Harrison Armstrong and Bruno Fernandes are having a discussion about something. And Darren England is just going to calm things down now. Bruno Fernandes complained about Harrison Armstrong. And he's just going to take his position now in the penalty area for this corner for Everton. It's a push by Harrison Armstrong. There was not really much in it. And Bruno Fernandes just started and speaking to Harrison Armstrong, who gave him another push, but it's nothing. Handbags. It's a corner for Everton down the left-hand side. It looks like it is Dewsbury Hall that's going to take it. Oh no, it's not Dewsbury Hall, it's Harrison Armstrong on that side. Harrison Armstrong brings the cross in, headed on by James Tarkowski. Can he keep this play alive? Tarkowski gets a cross into the back post, and that's plucked out the air by Sene Lamens. Well, waiting at the back post was Thiago Barry, but Sene Lamens read that very, very well. And you can see just really well played by Tarkowski, just launching that ball back in to the surprise of the Manchester United defence. And now they're coming forward. It's a long ball, and it's headed back to the goalkeeper by Idrissa Gueye. And it's Ghana. It's a good ball back to Idrissa Gueye. Across there to Michael Keane. Everton still waiting to make their substitution. And checking inside here now for Manchester United, for Everton is Ndiaye. Ndiaye beats two. That's really great play. And across there to James Garner. Garner tries to get the cross in, but a beautiful sliding challenge by Matheus Cunha. And that really was excellent play by Matheus Cunha. He just puts that ball away. And, well, here is the 27 there, Idrissa Gueye. It's now with Ghana. Out wide there to Gueye again. Gueye gets a cross in, it's headed out. Benjamin Sesko lays it off. And now here's Cunha. Cunha, oh, that's a super long ball. And chasing this one is Bryan Mbeumo. Sesko racing to get there first. It's played through to Sesko. Real chance. It's 1-0. And Manchester United take the lead with a super breakout move by Bryan Mbeumo and Benjamin Sesko. And that really was absolutely magnificent. On 71 minutes, a super breakout move. Well, what can you say there? That really was superb, wasn't it? Sesko on 71 minutes, the scorer there. And, well, Manchester United, that really was the best bit of play in the entire game. And it was great play by Bryan Mbeumo, just allowing Sesko to catch up and plays the ball to him, and he just strikes the ball past Pickford in the bottom left-hand corner. And Manchester United now have the 1-goal lead, and Everton are now chasing the game at home. Sesko is the goal scorer. And you can see his reaction. He looks very pleased with that one. Benjamin Sesko, the Slovenian international. And we just... Tyreek George is now on. He's wearing number 19, I believe. I'm just not sure who's gone off. It's Harrison Armstrong who's gone off. And Tyreek George is on. And I'll just adjust that for everybody. First substitution for Everton, but they're coming forward now. And the ball is played forward. Chasing this one is Dewsbury Hall. Lenny Yoro is just going to have to clear that one. He doesn't, and I think it managed to hit a Manchester United defender on the way. And it goes behind for another corner. And Everton, once again, it's Tyreek George is the substitute there for Everton. And it's another corner for Manchester United. Sorry, for Everton. See if they can get something from this corner. The corner is going to come in. It's deep, and Sene Lamens just plucks it out of the air. And that was well played by the Belgian. He's not put a foot wrong all afternoon. All evening, I should say, and he is playing very, very well in goal for Manchester United at the moment. And that was the 4th corner for Everton as well. And you have to question Manchester United, of course, they haven't had any corners, but they've created chances without it, and they've done some excellent chances. They've caught Everton out on the break in the second half, and at the moment the top is struggling at home to Manchester United, as Manchester United chasing their 6th win in 7. And right now, Sané Lamens is just having a disagreement, and there's going to be Tiano Barry is being told he can't be trying to grab the ball off the goalkeeper. And finally, it is going to be cleared downfield, and cleared into the Manchester United half of the field, won by Harry Maguire. Headed down by Barry, but won again, this time by Casemiro. But Everton have the ball back, and they are continuing to stream forward. Everton now looking for an equaliser. This is great play by Tyreek George, gets a cross in, and that is a challenge by Lenny Yoro, and that goes behind for another corner for Everton. So that's their 5th of the game. And I'll just flash the stats up on the screen for you now for a little while, so you can have a look at those. And it's a corner on the left-hand side again. Dewsbury Hall is going to take it. It's not Dewsbury Hall, it looks like him. It's Garner. James Garner swings this cross in, and it's punched out by Sané Lamens. Gets some distance on it as well with the hand from Brian Mbeumo, or the head from Brian Mbeumo, I should say. Idrissa Gueye takes a throw in, and now we have a stoppage in play, and there's something going on here. A yellow card is issued. I'm not sure who he's issued the yellow card on. Not sure. He's giving it to Jordan Pickford for what? I'm not sure. Jordan Pickford has been given the yellow card. I'm honestly not sure what for. The only thing I can think of, he wasn't time wasting. So I honestly don't know what's brought about that yellow card for Pickford. Brian Mbeumo is about to go off now for Manchester United. This is interesting because he was a substitute. He's going off now. It looks like he's picked up an injury. And Nusa Mazraoui is coming on for him. So Nusa Mazraoui is on for Brian Mbeumo, which is an interesting change, really. Anyway, the ball is back with Pickford, and it's cleared downfield. So Nusa Mazraoui is now on for Brian Mbeumo, as we've got 13 minutes left in this game, and it's another corner to Everton. 6-1 of the game, and it's over on the far side, left hand side again, where most of these corners seem to be emanating from. And it's going to be James Garner that's going to take it as they surround Sané Lamens. He has about 9 players surrounding him. That's crazy. The cross comes in. It's bouncing around there. Mazraoui tries to get the ball cleared away, but it bounces up into the air. And that really was a little bit crazy there. They are really surrounding the goalkeeper there. And you could see that there were so many around him. He was able to come away at the last minute. Finally, Mazraoui tried to clear it, but Dewsbury Hall was there and blocked it. It's come off Mazraoui, and it's going to be another corner. We're going to see a change here. Beto is coming on for Everton, and coming off is the number 9. It's coming off is Tim Iraboam. So Tim Iraboam is off, and Beto is on. Okay, so Beto wearing number 9, an extra attacker up there for Everton. See if he can create something for the Toffees. The cross comes in towards the goalkeeper again. It's headed on, and it's out to Idrissa Gueye, who strikes a shot. And it's just wide, and Everton now have about 10 minutes to try to claw something from this game. And as we look again at this goal, it really was a perfect work of teamwork. Sesko chasing behind, running his best to catch up. It was well held onto by Brian Mbeumo. He just squared a beautiful pass right to the foot of Benjamin Sesko, who puts it into the bottom corner, and it is 1-0 to Manchester United. And well, we have a goal, but what we don't have is Everton. Now they're going to have to come forward and see if they can get something back into this game. It should help open the game up a little bit at least. Here is Keenan Dewsbury-Hall. Finally it's cleared away, but only as far as Idrissa Gueye. Out wide here. Good ball to James Garner. Garner checks inside, gives the ball back to Ndiaye. Ndiaye holds the ball up. It is still 1-0. Garner plays the ball in, headed away there by Kobe Mainoo, and now here is Casemiro. Oh, he had the ball just taken off him there, totally and completely. Checked back here. Here's Beto, drops the ball back to Idrissa Gueye. It's a good ball out on the far side to Branthwaite. Branthwaite is dispossessed. And Everton coming forward now, looking for an equaliser. The cross comes in, and Beto is there. He's looking for it. It just goes off the head, I think, of Harry Maguire. It bounces out to Ndiaye again, to Idrissa Gueye. He takes a fall, and now here's Garner again. Garner tries to get the cross in. It's cleared away, but not really far enough, only as far as Dewsbury-Hall, as Everton putting on the pressure, looking for an equaliser here. And it comes back out to Michael Keane with a shot. Oh, super save by Sene Lamens. A really good effort by Michael Keane. Got his foot right behind that. Oh, it was flying into the roof of the net, but what a super save by Sene Lamens. And, well, you sometimes wonder whether it's your day. That really is a good save. It's another corner for Everton, and it's right down that left-hand side again, and there's shoving going on everywhere. And I think the referee is going to have to step in here. We'll see. Cross is going to come in here. Ball coming in. Waiting now. We've got a yellow card issued. I'm just not quite sure to who that yellow card was issued to. I'm thinking it's probably for that shove, but I don't know who it was. We'll get to that. I'm going to give you that yellow card in just a moment once I know who has got it. The cross comes in. It's headed up into the air, and it's behind. Did it come off Beto? And it is another corner. Might have just, yeah, it might have just come off the arm there. So James Tarkowski has picked up the yellow card, and I think so has Harry Maguire as well. And the referee is now, he's calling Harry Maguire over. So there is the yellow card for Tarkowski. And there was also one for Harry Maguire, who also picks up a yellow card. And the referee is now trying to sort this mess out. Been a scrappy sort of game, really. The corner is now going to come in now. And Sané Lamens gets a plush on it, and it's cleared away there by Bruno Fernandes. And cleared away. Well, it's been a really disappointing performance, really, from Everton's perspective in the first half. The second half, it's been a little better, but I think it's there is that sign that Everton at the moment are losing hope, and we'll see whether they can pull anything from this game. It's cleared downfield. I will be giving my player of the match in about 3 minutes. I shall have that for you when I can set that up. I've got to set that up on my side. The ball is infield now to Idrissa Gueye. Gueye plays the ball down the right-hand side. And it's now with Ilian Ndiaye. Gets a cross in. Oh, it's a good block out of the air by the goalkeeper. Really good work by him. And up in the air there. Headed down there by James Garner. And just holding that ball up is Casemiro, but he wasn't able to really do that at any case. It goes out of play for a throw-in. And Manchester United, as we head closer towards the end of this game, you have to say that it really has been an excellent performance by Manchester United in the second half, a lot better than what it was first. Picking up that goal too. The ball is forward to Kobe Mainoo. Mainoo chuckling inside. Oh, is he brought down there? No, the referee says no. And, well, it was an opportunity there. Good attempt. But he wasn't able to get the shot off that he wanted. And now Everton coming forward with Ilian Ndiaye. And Manchester United looking for that vital second goal that will help them in this game pick up the 3 points they need. And a 5th win in 6 games it would be for Michael Carrick. Of course, move them into a Champions League position. Here is Idrissa Gueye. Idrissa Gueye just sends the ball out wide here. And it's tries to get the cross in there, does Idrissa Gueye, but it comes off a Manchester United player and goes out of play. And we are going to see the game's first corner, or the second half's first corner from the right-hand side anyway. But they're doing very well, Manchester United, certainly. Cross coming in, and the header is on. Attempting to be cleared away there, but no such luck. And the ball is pulled back. The cross coming in by Gay again, and it's just had some difficulty in clearing this ball away. But Manchester United still trying to win the ball back, but Everton clinging on and doing their best. As we are heading towards injury time, at the next stoppage in play, I shall give the player of the match. We've got 1 minute to go. David Moyes just keeping an eye on everything from his side. And you can see the Manchester United bench just chatting about what their next options might be. As they are ever so close to victory here. It's a free kick to Manchester United, which Harry Maguire will take. It's long. Looking for that one. It's headed on. Oh, it's brought down well there. And here's... oh, that's great play by Bruno Fernandes. Can he get the cross in? And it's blocked. That's great play by the defender there. Michael Keane. Superb piece of defending. As we're now going to give our man of the match. Today's man of the match, as sponsored by Football Live, goes to Brian Mbeumo of Manchester United, assisting the goal. He's been fantastic all the way through the game, and he, in my opinion, deserves the man of the match today. So today's man of the match, as sponsored by Football Live, goes to Manchester United's number 19, Brian Mbeumo. And we have 5 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this game. Before we are through here, as the game coming to a close, we'll go through all the results with you from the weekend at full time, and we'll also tell you what's coming next on the channel as well, as that ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw to Manchester United, which Diogo Dalot will take. Dalot plays it down there to Bruno Fernandes, and that's good play there really by Everton. They win the ball back, but a free kick there for a foul on Jared Branthwaite, and another yellow card issued. Just trying to see who that was on. Let's take a look. Oh, that's late, and it's Nusa Mesraoui. Yeah, that's a very a very tough challenge there by Nusa Mesraoui, and he goes into the referee's notebook, and the free kick is now going to be taken, but there's another ball on the pitch. We played 2 minutes of stoppage time. It's going to be a long free kick forward. And brought down well here though by Bruno Fernandes, by Casemiro, and he's almost dispossessed. Manchester United just keeping possession there, and good play in the end. Oh, going through there is Benjamin Sesko. He tries to go around the goalkeeper. Oh, that was so close, but some good goalkeeping that time by the Everton goalkeeper. That is really well played by him, and he just gets his foot down as the goalkeeper was just looking to get a hold of that. And at the other end, there's an opportunity here for Beto. Oh, and it's a good save by by Sene Lamens as well. Gets down and makes a smart save, but Benjamin Sesko really almost got round the goalkeeper there to add to Manchester United's second goal. That would have been quite something. And we've got Garner here now. Drops the ball back, Tyreek George. That's brought down well by Branthwaite. And out to the far side, to Tarkowski. Tarkowski manages to find Garner, and that's a good work by Cunha and Cunha is letting him have it for some reason. Cunha giving him a mouthful. I'm not sure what for. Defended that very, very well, and it went behind for a goal kick, and now things are getting ugly again as Luke Shaw is trying to fend off James Tarkowski, and I think the referee just wants this game to continue, to be honest. If I'm being perfectly honest, I think the situation there is it's getting a little ugly. One thing Everton have had a lot of today, they've had 10 corners, Manchester United's 1. Cunha going off now, and coming on is Aidan Heaven. And let's see here, Aidan Heaven is now on. And the ball is played forward towards Pickford. Heaven is wearing number 26. And Manchester United continue to try to defend and fend off Everton, but coming forward is Tariq George with the cross. And it's over towards the back post. And picked up here by Garner. Garner tries to get the cross back in again. Oh, and it just avoids everybody and goes behind. James Tarkowski is claiming that there is a corner there, and it looks like Everton might just get their wish there. And we'll see in a moment. No, it looks like it is going to be a goal kick, which Sané Lamens will take all the time in the world with. Everton, brave attempt in the second half, but the first half they were very disappointing. And, well, time running out for them now, and that's it. It is full time. A goal in the second half by the number 30 Benjamin Sesko really put Everton to the sword. They've not been able to come back from that performance, from that goal, and have struggled significantly as the game has gone on. They have made an effort, but it's not enough in the end. It's full time here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. It is Everton 0, Manchester United 1. And got full time here. We're going to go through the scores from the weekend, the results from all 4 divisions in just a moment's time. And it's been a challenging game today for both sides, but it's scrappy in the first half, better in the second, but finally, at the end of the day, Everton just didn't have enough for Manchester United. And let's I'll just give you a look at the statistics there on the screen from the game. And shots are 12-11 in favour of Everton, 4 shots on target to 3. Manchester United, definitely the more efficient. 52% possession, 1.27 goals, expected goals, 10 corners for Everton, and 1 for Manchester United. It's they've had their chances of Everton, but they just haven't done enough to get the ball over the line and to win the game. All right, let's turn our attention to the results from the games at the weekend. And take a look at that here in just a second. Okay. All right, we'll bring those up for you now. Here's the Premier League results from the weekend in full. It's Aston Villa 1, Leeds United 1, Brentford 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 2. Chelsea 1, Burnley 1, West Ham United 0, AFC Bournemouth 0, Manchester City 2, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Liverpool 1. The 3 games that we covered at the weekend, Sunderland 1, Fulham 3, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Arsenal 4, and Everton 0, Manchester United 1. From tonight, of course, in the Championship this weekend, Hull's Friday night, Blackburn Rovers 1, Preston North End 0, Hull City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 3, Stoke City 2, Leicester City 2, Swansea City 1, Bristol City 0, West Bromwich Albion 0, Coventry City 2, Middlesbrough 0, Oxford United 0, Millwall 1, Portsmouth 3, Norwich City 1, Birmingham City 2, Southampton 1, Charlton Athletic 1, Watford 2, Derby County 0, Wrexham 5, Ipswich 3, and Sheffield United 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. In the Steel City Derby, that means, of course, that Sheffield Wednesday are relegated. In EFL League 1, Plymouth Argyle 5, Cardiff City 2, Rotherham United 1, Doncaster Rovers 2, Wycombe Wanderers 3, Stevenage Borough 1, AFC Wimbledon 3, Bradford City 1, Bolton Wanderers 2, Blackpool 2, Huddersfield Town 2, Barnsley 1, Luton 1, Burton Albion 1, Mansfield Town 0, Lincoln City 2, Lincoln City 2, Northampton Town 1, Leyton Orient 2, Peterborough United 3, Exeter City 3, Port Vale 1, Reading 1, Stockport County 4, Wigan Athletic 2. In League 2, we had a game tonight as well. We'll start with the weekend. Fleetwood Town 3, Barrow 2, Swindon Town 1, Crewe Alexandra 2, Accrington Stanley 0, Shrewsbury Town 2, Bristol Rovers 3, Grimsby Town 1, Cheltenham Town 3, Salford 2, Colchester United 4, Barnet 1, Crawley Town 1, Chesterfield 1, Gillingham 0, Oldham Athletic 3, Harrogate Town 0, Bromley 0, Newport County 0, Cambridge United 2, Notts County 5, Tranmere Rovers 0, and Walsall 0, Milton Keynes Dons 2 from tonight. Let's take a look at how this has affected the Premier League table. Of course, Manchester United now go into a Champions League spot by 3 points ahead of Chelsea. They're actually only 3 points away from third, of course, where Aston Villa are. So Manchester United really have made a huge recovery under Michael Carrick, and that's 5 wins out of 6 games. Everton remain in 9th. They've had 10 wins, 7 draws, 10 defeats. They're at 37 points. Still an opportunity for European football for them. They're only 3 points off 40th place and 7th position. So there's definitely opportunity still for Everton for European football. Let's take a look at the bottom half of the table. Usual suspects down there. Wolves still on 10 points with only the 1 win, currently staring at the worst Premier League record in the history of the competition since that has changed from the league in 1992. Burnley on 19 points, West Ham on 25. Now what's interesting is between West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham Hotspur and Leeds, there are 4 teams there in a relegation dogfight. Tottenham Hotspur are only 4 points away from going into the drop themselves. Let's take a look at what's next on the channel for you. We've got Sunday, March the 1st at 4:30. We have Arsenal versus Chelsea in the Premier League. That's coming up for you at 4:30. I'll have a producer in that game, so thank goodness I've been doing everything on my own today, so that's why sometimes I've sounded a little bit distant. But I'll have a producer for that game, thank goodness. So Arsenal and Chelsea is next on the commentary hub. That's on Sunday, March the 1st. Do join us for that for a 4:20 kickoff. 4:20 live, 4:30 kickoff. I want to thank you very much. All of you have taken the time to join me this evening. Using your valuable time to spend to listen to us is I want you to know we really appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed it, and thank you so much for joining us today. got Russ Vernon here. Top work tonight, Paul. Enjoyed your commentary. Thanks, Russ. Cheers for that, and thank you for everybody else that joined us today. And we'll be back again real soon. Bye for now.